What's up, guys? This is Mandala on Mandala Loves Jesus. This is the first streaming video with Bible content, and I'm reading Matthew 5:27 from the New Testament of your King James Bible. Jesus says, "Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart." So Jesus is saying, you heard from the old times, from the old covenant, that thou shalt not commit adultery with the body, commit adultery in the flesh. But Jesus lifts up our requisites for being just, not only in what our body does and controlling our body, but cleansing our hearts and bringing our hearts in alignment with God. And that means it's not enough if you're controlling your body, but he says, whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery. Because really, it's not when you lay down with the woman of another man where's the problem, because that's where the problem ends. That's the manifestation of sin. But the problem starts, the wickedness starts in your heart. And therefore he says, don't lust after a woman that is not yours in your heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body shall be cast into hell. That's verse 29. He says, now, if you are looking on someone like a woman that is not yours, and your eye is offending you, because your eye is provoking lust, because the demon of lust in you is using your eye to tempt you. He says, it's better for you to pluck out the eye and cast it from thee, and not sinning, instead of keeping the eye and falling into sin, and falling into the temptation, and not being able to resist in the end. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. So he says, if you care more about your eye than to sin, then you are in big problems, then you are in trouble. And he is underlining this by telling us that it doesn't matter which member is causing offense. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. That's verse 30. So it is so important not to sin, and we are living in times where we are living like if it's completely normal to lust after other people. I can remember a woman in Austria. She told me in German a saying like, there's nothing wrong with looking at food on the street, but you have to eat at home. And they were using this saying, this German saying, like if there is nothing wrong lusting after other women or lusting after our other husbands, as long as you're eating at home, as long as you're true and loyal in the flesh. And Jesus disproves this here in this Bible teaching. He disproves it. He proves that if your heart is defiled, you won't resist the judgment of God. That's what's Jesus really teaching here. and that we need to have clean and humble hearts to come before the Father, because otherwise He will reject us and He won't allow us to get close to Him. So in this sense, we see you next time. That's just a short teaching today. There's more to come. Be blessed in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, and see you soon.